to continue to be the change that I wanted to see in the world. My name is Ilasiea Gray, and I play Diamond Washington in Life is Strange Double Exposure.
The only thing I'm taking from him is his crown.
Diamond is incredible. She's a go-getter, very driven, talented, and doesn't take any crap from anybody. So those are things that stand out to me about Diamond. She's an artist, she's a filmmaker, and I went to film school, theater and film, so I immediately resonated with that. I also very much resonate with her activism, because I'm very much an activist, so I love her. I feel like she's me, a version of me.
It used to be about activism and creating art that matters.
When I was growing up, I was always very passionate about performing, loved different roles and characters. Also was always very into advocating for others. College, I knew I wanted to study theater. And then because I had this affinity for politics and things, I minored in poli-sci, so political science as well. I went to CU Denver, yeah, and I was there 4 years. I knew going into college that I wanted to do a study abroad program. And of course, there was no other place but Paris that I wanted to go, and studied French there, but also art and architecture, which was literally a different field trip every day. Like, get on the metro, this is where class is today, figure it out. So I loved that, just being able to be independent in a whole other country and just figure it out.
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can.
Getting there, it was actually a whirlwind. And I remember it was in a time where they were still calling cards. And I just remember needing to call my mom, and it took like days to even contact her. Just even the day-to-day of like the showers and just like how that was in dorm life. Because even in my undergrad, I had my own apartment. So like I was not even used to like a dorm, and then you gotta walk to the shower. And so that was a thing to get used to. It was just an adventure every day. But I will say one of the most saddening days I had there was one of my final days, which I actually had a final presentation due for my art and architecture class. And I forgot which museum we needed to get to that day. And for some reason, I just like could not find it. My class just wasn't there, the teacher wasn't there, and I was just crying. So I think I just learned like a lot about myself, a lot about patience, a lot about just resilience and grit.
And hey, it almost worked.
Diamond is very determined and very driven. Nothing can stand in her way. And so I think, yeah, definitely studying abroad and having that experience, you have to have, even if you're nervous or scared, there's a level of confidence you have to have. And yeah, definitely some of that Parisian experience.
I mean, I wasn't trying to stop you.
So I graduated my undergrad in 2011. But there was something where I was like, okay, but I feel like I still want to like experience going back to school. I want to do it before I feel like it's too late. And I saw the program that I actually ended up getting into, which was in social and environmental arts practice, meaning those who use their art for social justice, for social change, and activism. So yeah, when I got accepted into that program, I was just like, yeah, this is what I need to be doing. And then all of us in different capacities, especially me, were at protests. I was still creating art about protests, activating students to use their voice and talking about Black Lives Matter, but also just the pandemic, and doing literally a docu-theater project, and then dealing with my own like trauma from like racism and stuff that was continuing to happen. That's the stuff I'm navigating in my career all the time, hence the activism and why I do what I do in so many different avenues.
Always a safe assumption.
So this is my actual cap that I wore for grad school. It says 2021. Continue to be the change that I wanted to see in the world. It doesn't stop here. So one thing that I love that came out of my grad program actually was, I have an internationally published essay called Why Are There No Great Kids of Color in the Performing Arts? It's an examination of like inequity in the arts for kids of color. And I speak at conferences nationwide because of it, and South by Southwest, for instance, education conference, I spoke there. And it was a project that I did in grad school, and was really encouraged by my cohort, by my faculty, to like go further with it. I don't feel like I'm gonna get emotional, but like, sorry, I did not expect to get emotional. So yeah, graduating meant your work isn't done, it's just beginning. and keep being the change.
I am playing the long game.
My name is Ilasiea Gray. Thank you for listening to my story, and make sure to check out Life is Strange Double Exposure.